So, in this video we will discuss briefly Muslim reform movement, particularly Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, right? And because Sir Syed Ahmad Khan represented the spirit of this age, so therefore they can ask you, right, contribution of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. But as you know that 19th century you have socio-religious reform movement, so it was not confined to Hindu reform movement, right? It was also related to Muslim reform movement. So when we discuss 19th century, you have Muslim reform movement also, Muslim reform movement. They also had problems, and there were some reformers, there was some attempt to, right, you can say, to reform Islam. And there are many examples. We will discuss Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, but there are many examples of Muslim reform movement, like one, what I said, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan or Aligarh movement. Aligarh movement. This would be more important for us because of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Then you have Deoband movement. Deoband movement. Then you have later, not in 19th century, 20th century, Ehrar movement. I just want to mention it so that, right, when you see your notes, right, you can, right, you can prepare this Ehrar movement, not in 19th century, Ehrar movement in 20th century. Then you have Ahmadiyya movement, Aligarh, Deoband, Ehrar, Ahmadiyya. Then in 20th century you have many reformers, but here we will discuss only Aligarh 19th century. In 20th century Muslim reform movement you have, right, Iqbal, right, you have, right, Sibli Numani, right, Sibli Numani, right. Then you have, right, Nazir Hussain, you have Nazir Hussain, right. So these are some important name in 20th century, right. Just I wanted to tell you that. But for us, right, in 19th century, right, important, right, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, right, very important name, Syed Ahmad Khan, Syed Ahmad Khan, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, most important for us, right. And as I said, he is associated with what you call Aligarh movement, right. Now, why we are considering him as a most important reformer of Islam in this period? Because he also had the same kind of spirit. He was a great scholar, no doubt about it. And he emphasized, very important, that if religion, right, doesn't change with time, it will get what? Fossilized. It will get fossilized, right. So he favored change with time. He tried to reconcile modern scientific thought with Islam. It was a great challenge. He established Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental Conference, which later became college and then turned into university later, and it became the headquarter of Aligarh movement. So he talked about education. He established English school at Gazipur, UP, English school. He started propagating his ideas, what is called Taijul Akhlal, right? There are many journals he was associated with. He talked about removal of parda. He condemned polygamy. He condemned easy divorce. Can you believe it? In 19th century, this man talked about these reforms. But we generally don't, right, appreciate this reform, and we have the idea that this man, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, later started countering the national movement, as, right, you all know that he wanted to counter, right, Indian National Congress. He became closer to colonial forces, became the part of reactionary elements. So, of course, there is one more dimension of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, and his approach to support colonial rule, to get more privilege, right, was one strategy. But we should always remember Sir Syed Ahmad Khan as a great reformer, In 19th century, he talked about universalism, he talked about liberal ideas, he talked about progressive ideas, he talked about all those problems of Islam, right, and he tried to modernize Islam. Is this fine?